Hello, pilots, and welcome back to Flight Academy, brought to you by Out of Art Gaming. As always, my name is Phil, and this is game 26 of our 28 game round robin. Yes, that's right, we are nearly at the top four. We are nearly at the end of season 6 of Flight Academy. It's been a long road. There have been some absolutely brilliant games and some brilliant pilots on the board. And speaking of brilliant pilots, we do have with us today.
Hi, folks, it's Ben.
Hey Ben, welcome back to talk about Flight Academy again. It's always great to have you on the table and obviously behind the mic talking about these games. And we have a good one. We've got Empire versus Rebels, a very, very, very potent Rebel list. But we have Soontir Fel on the board, so maybe he can actually be the difference. Maybe he can stop Ned's inevitable march to undefeated round robin, which he is 6-0 at the moment. So I'm not rooting for Andy, but I'm rooting for Andy.
Yeah, it would be nice to see how Soontir Fel gets on with this one. He's a bit of a tricky customer. He's quite hard to fly.
Yes.
But he has got some potential in capable hands. And Andy is a very, very good pilot.
He absolutely is. I mean, he was our Season 5 champion. He's a very solid pilot, knows what to do with the ships as well. Soontir, though, we've said it multiple times, Soontir is a tricky ship to fly for the Battle of Endor variant that Andy is flying. It's got some cool tricks, some really cool tricks, but it's a very high tier on flying him. So
yeah, it does. The big difference is it does its repositioning before it moves.
Yes.
Doesn't get the double reposition.
Yeah,
which is quite. Yeah, it's quite unusual being a pilot skill 6 ace having the system phase move.
I mean, normally with sensitive controls, you'd expect to see that if you're running lower initiative aces, I find. So if I was running like a Gideon, I'd potentially be looking at putting sensitive controls on there because it just adds to that flexibility. But you kind of want that. You want to have that double reposition when you are flying Soontir Fel. But again, as I said, the upgrades he does have on there, if he can pull them off, are great. And what I love to see as well is Soontir's pilot ability on Battle over Endor of being able to spend a charge and doing a boost or barrel roll. And because it's not an action, he can essentially double boost or double barrel in the turn, which is quite fun.
Seeing Vader remove the focus from Fenral. Vader is it's scary to go against.
Yeah.
You want to shut that down as quickly as you can.
Yeah, and I think as well, not actually that badly pointed. He's like Vader crew card has fluctuated in points, but I think he's actually at a fairly decent spot now.
Yeah.
Like he feels like he's in a viable position, which is quite nice.
Proton torpedoes.
Yeah. Proton torpedoes from Luke, possibly one of the most efficient places you will find torpedoes with the Force, a target lock potentially. I mean, if he had a focus as well. And there we go. That's efficiency for you. 2 hits and 2 crits. That's gonna hurt. Let's see what the crit is. So we've got a direct hit in there. And the final one, Panic Pilot.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't really want that on
shut down.
Reaper.
Yeah.
That's your aileron shut down. That's nabbing a cheeky focus or a target lock, or even just coordinating Soontir locked down. He can't just stay in place and just be a nuisance. That shutdown with me was
potentially could have turned around next round. That's no longer an option.
Yeah, we could have seen an ailerons and a 1 sloop.
Yeah, that's pretty huge.
Cool move.
But Luke will prey on that. That's a good return attack, though.
That is a very good return attack. It's probably a face-off, keeping Fen above half.
That free of age that the Fangs get. Savage.
Yeah,
good.
You want to... The thing is, you want to be getting into range 1 with a Fang fighter so you get that additional dice to try and weight it in your favour, but not if it's face-to-face. If you're in front of the Fang fighter, you want to be shooting them at range 2 so they don't get the benefit either way, or you want to somehow get behind them. And it's a Fang fighter. They have an incredible dial, so getting behind it, that's why you need a Soontir Fell. That's why you need an A-Wing or just any other really fast TIE Silencer would be a good one to go in there. But yeah, very tricky. And now, obviously, Andy's got to spend 2 turns trying to get rid of that stress and hoping that Luke doesn't swoop in.
Well, he's going to struggle for board space by the time he clears that other stress.
Yeah, because if he survives this next round, a 1 bank is blue, and then he can obviously he'll clear his stress. He can ailerons and sloop, so he could potentially 1 bank to the left if he survives, clear his stress. If he survives the next turn, 1 bank sloop, and he'll be basically by the middle of Ned's deployment area, but he's in prime proton range for Luke. And Luke, I think, has a target lock and a focus out there. If not, he's got instinctive aim that he can just spend, so it's tricky. And looking at Soontir's now got to decide, right, where does he maneuver to see if he can catch Fen, because Fen is in prime snipe position. Fen has only got 2 health. I don't know. Maybe he's anticipating Fen 2 banking through those obstacles.
Yeah, I think he's trying to cut off Fen just blasting straight past him. And I kind of feel that.
That was not a good barrel.
Fen's just going to barrel roll away from that. Yeah.
He's going to barrel roll out of arc.
Fortunately, I think Andy should have stayed where he was and maybe just let Fen go and go for Luke.
Yeah, because if Fen had decided to bug out there, Andy would have definitely had a range 3, probably maybe obstructed shot onto Luke. But he'd have Apex Predator on there as well. He could have taken a focus, so he'd have mods there against Luke. Again, Luke is such a defensive powerhouse with his personal ability and the Force. It makes it very tough to handle, but that's
not a great attack.
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's some cold dice. That is very cold dice. Oh, it always hurts watching Soontir get beaten up. I mean, I know when I played Andy, I beat Soontir up myself, but I felt bad about doing it. And that's nothing to do there with Andy's flag at all. The dice just did let him down. I do think maybe the barrel roll wasn't the right idea. He should have left that net a bit wider, but you never know. I mean, Fen could have 2-banked through the obstacle there.
I was lucky that wasn't 3 hits, because that would have been Soontir down.
Oh, it would have been Soontir down, and I think he's just checked range. I think he does have a range 3 onto Luke still, so just the 1. The dice are not playing nice here. Andy really needs Vermeil to stay up right now. But it looks like we've got a fully modded Proton Torp attack coming at him, so that's going to be incredibly tricky.
Yeah, fully modded.
There's the lock. Oh, that's night for Meal. There is nothing that can be done there because he's going to spend that. Well, he didn't even spend the focus. Didn't even spend the focus. But yeah, that is Ramil down. I mean, you look at the point swing there. Start of this round, it was 2-all. Well, in fact, no, start of this round, it was 2-all. And Ned's just taken another 5 points, getting Ramil off the board on half point to Soon Fell. Soon Fell is now on 1 health. This is scary. It's not going to be. Andy's going to have to be very careful now to get those shots, but also not be shot at the same time. It's going to be a lot of work.
I mean, at least in Andy's favour, Fen is going to have to disengage, clear a stress, come around that gas cloud.
Yeah. Oh, he's going over the gas cloud. Gets him out of Luke's arc, which is good. As well, just to point out, Andy did just use feedback emitter, which is basically the once per game false transponders that Sunzi has. It's okay, but yeah, that's definitely not good.
It's probably the slowest you'll ever see an interceptor move for the next turn.
I mean, sometimes you kind of wish you had that one straight on an interceptor, but not right now. Not right now. I think Suntir would have loved probably next turn to be doing a too hard to the right back towards Andy to be potentially looking to try and catch Fen.
Yeah, I think this ion maneuver is just going to allow Fen to too hard round and get right behind him now.
I think Suntir is still going to have a shot though, so that is something. So I mean, a really good Suntir shot here. Could we see Fen go down?
Range 2? I mean, range 2 is the ideal engagement to go up against a flank fighter.
I'm pretty sure it's range 3.
Problem is he hasn't got any mods. But he's...
it's range 2.
Apex Predator doesn't work.
Nope, because they're both I6s. No escape. Oh no!
And then everybody's all save.
It doesn't matter what you do. I've got the evades for days. Oh, savage! I mean, this couldn't be any better for Ned right now. I mean,
yeah, he's got. Here we go. He's got Sunter exactly where he wants him.
K-turn from Luke. He doesn't need mods. He's got
Luke's got full health. He's fine.
And a too hard from Fen here. Which way is Andy going? Oh, he's lined himself up, unfortunately. I mean,
nothing else he could do.
No, I mean, he could have banked the other way towards the left-hand side of the board, but...
So too hard, boost, right, focus. Oh dear.
Yeah. I mean, if he'd have gone too hard towards Fen Rao, then that would have been quite nice. You could have potentially had a face-off with them, because I don't think Fen would have been able to boost past and away. So we could have had a face-off, but I unfortunately think that the writing is on the wall here. I hate to see it because I love Soon Tifel, absolutely love Soon Tifel, but
it's just been bullied.
Yeah, and Ned's list is just so efficient. Right, Cynthia can survive this.
Needs all three of them.
Just needs pain. That's so close. One away. Oh, it's disappointing for Cynthia and disappointing for Andy. But I mean, Ned flew that so well, and Again, I don't think Andy flew it badly. It's just the dice really did betray him. So really unfortunate there for him. But that does actually mean that Ned has gone 7-0 in the lead up to the top cut. Can anyone beat him? Can anyone stop him at this point is the question I have to ask. Ben, can you beat him?
Well, not against that list, I don't think.
It's very good. It is very good. Like Battle of the Avid League, brilliant. Fen Rao. Who'd have thought we'd have seen Fen Rao in a Rebel Fang fighter being so efficient? But anyway, I do hope that you enjoyed that game, Ben.
Yeah, it was good fun. Again, another brutal game.
Yes, this part of the season, they're all brutal games. So
it's what we like.
Yeah, well done to Andy. Obviously, he's going to have to wait on some of the other results to see if he does manage to sneak it into the top 4. But as you guys can probably gather from that, Ned is definitely making it into the top 4. He has come through like a steam train and just taken everyone along. So we look forward to seeing what Ned can do when it does make it to the top 4. But in the meantime, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.